All right, so we've got about 40 minutes to the opening bell, and so far this morning, um, we've been able to make a little bit of progress. Green on 2 out of 3 stocks that I've traded, so that's not too bad. And you know, looking for some more opportunity. I think we have a little bit of a theme here. We've had some sort of pop and drop action where we'll see a stock that squeezes up, but then it doesn't hold super well. We've had a couple that have rallied back up. So EFSH, for instance, pops up early, drops down, pops up a little again, drops down, trying again here. So we're looking for the one that's going to hold up. Just the pop and then the pullback. I mean, you can make a little bit on it, but like look at ENSC. This one has come all the way back down. So that's not great. High volume on the green candles and then solid volume on the red candles. And LLAP, kind of similar. I ended up going red on this one. Pops up, pulls back, and then kind of just slowly grinding back up. So I think that for right now, I'm going to try to just figure out which one I think is either going to hold or which one has the potential to be a wild card stock, something that has the potential to go up, $2, $3, $4, $5 a share. And we may not have a wild card stock today, but we had a couple on Friday. We've had a few last week. So Friday, SATX, this one at the open ended up going from 20 up to $55, $53 a share. That's pretty impressive. You had, let's see, what was another one? There was another one on Friday, I can't remember, but that was sort of similar, just light volume, really big move. SLNA on the scans here. This one earlier in the week, or last week, big move again, $10 to 50. So we are seeing a little bit of this stuff happening. Not that they've all been really easy to trade necessarily, lighter volume, bigger spreads, but I want to keep an eye on any potential wild card stocks. Overall market super strong on Friday. We're in a bear market rally, so S&P rallying back up, which is good. Glad to see it. 200 moving average is around 403. We're gapping down. That's the EMA. The SMA is 410. We had a bit of a head and shoulders pattern in this area. We stair step down for a while. Then we bottomed there at 348 and now coming back up. So, for what it's worth, we're up 10% off the lows, more than 10% from 350 back to 390. That's a nice move. So, interesting there. But again, gapping down, but look at the volume. Super light volume pre-market versus the volume that sent the market higher. So that's the pre-market volume that's given us a gap down. This is the market volume that gave us the move on Friday. So I don't think a lot about light, small gaps down on the overall market, especially when it's on such light volume. GameStop, yes. And remember, this is adjusted. We had the reverse split. So 4-to-1 split, stock split. So, this stock has really held up extremely well over the last year plus, considering where it came from. So it came from a $4 a share based on the split. It's been holding, so we're sort of, at this 22 level. It's coming back up to 28. But, for me, I don't really feel like there's anything in it for me for day trades at this point right now, but that's just me. Oops. There could be a point where I would change my mind and get interested, but no, not where it's sitting right now. So let's see. I want to go through the gap scanner. We've got about 3 minutes to the top of the hour. Good morning. EFSH, let me look. Okay, I see that. So that's like a dip there. Bottoming tail, nice dip, 38. Right off the 20 moving average there. So nice to see that. So leading gapper this morning, LLAP, 34 million share float. Float is a little higher. It's not outrageous, but it's a little higher. That's LLAP. The FSH, this is the second leading gapper. It's up 30%. First 5-minute candle to make a new high is going to be in 90 seconds. The high there is 58. So you'd want to see 58 break. There you go. There's 55. Good. There's 60. Nice. That's a nice green candle with a nice bottoming tail. You've got about a minute left on this candle. $63. Nice. $66. Very good. All right, nice dip. So this candle has 30 seconds left on it. The high back here was 279. For those tuning in to the morning show on YouTube, thank you guys for being here. Welcome. As always, a reminder, trading is risky and my results are not typical. So make sure you trade cautiously and don't trade with money that you can't afford to lose. Because, listen, most people do lose money, so just take it really slow. That's a nice 25-cent bounce on EFSH there. Can't complain about that. So a little bit of a funny 5-minute pattern because it made a new high, but by 3 cents. So it's kind of like just like, you know, curling up just like a little bit there. Maybe on the 1 minute, we can watch another pullback and see if it sets up a ABCD pattern. No guests on the morning show today, but I will have guests again, if not tomorrow, on Wednesday. And then maybe Thursday. GameStop, GME, let me look. Yep, grinding higher. It's right around the 200 moving average. We'll just see if we can get through that. Nice, Matthew. $2,000 on GameStop. That's great. For those tuned in on YouTube, reminder also that our Halloween sale is ending soon. Happy Halloween. Coupon code is SPOOKY40. That'll save you 40% on Warrior Pro All Access. And in November, we are retiring the Warrior Pro All Access membership. So this would be your last opportunity to become a All Access member. In November, we're changing our pricing structure. Prices are going up, and we're changing the way different things are bundled together. So Warrior Pro All Access is a bundle that combines all the trading classes with the market data tools. So the chat room, the scanners, the breaking news, the ultra low latency broadcast, all that stuff. So next month, we'll be unveiling a new pricing structure that's going to separate the bundles out as we move prices up a little bit, adapting to changes in cost on our side. And, this is the economy that we're in. So I deal with it the same as many of you guys do in different ways, but it's just part of the deal. So anyways, you are welcome to use coupon code SPOOKY40. And members that would like to renew their membership, his or her memberships, you're welcome to do that as well. And then that'll keep you in the Warrior Pro All Access tier. Okay, let's see. So we've got about 27 minutes to the opening bell. Looks like Manoli got a good trade already this morning. Nice job. Max, do you have anything you're looking at today? Happy birthday. Okay, so Max is watching EFSH and EVK. Okay, yep. EVK a little on the cheaper side. I have that one on side chart at $1.05, $1.06. Manoli, do you have anything you're watching? Starter there for me on EFSH for the break of 80. Just taking the quick 10-cent scalp on it, basically. 10,000 shares from 75 to 84, 83. High is 84. But remember, our pre-market high was 306, so it's a little bit higher. Pretty high volume on that candle as it broke the high of that pivot of 80. So holding just small size right now, watching it add back over 284. What about Chris? Anything on watch? Jacob, generally. Yeah, most would. EFSH, okay. Well, it looks like it's topping out maybe here for a moment. We'll let it pull back. Marcelo, what do you like? For those that are tuned in on YouTube that don't want to be Warrior Pro All Access, but do want the chat room, scanners, and tools, you can go over to Day Trade Dash and use the coupon code Halloween30 to save 30%. So you'll have access to the scanners, the news, and the chat room. And you guys know that we're, and you can opt into my audio video broadcast. And as many of you guys know, we're working on the charts. So I'll actually be able to start using charts fairly soon. I think I'll be able to start using them this week, actually. So I'm going to start testing them out and showing them off a little bit, and giving you guys a little sense of how it's going to work, and also working on my side in the staging environment to test, just to troubleshoot any things I don't like about it or anything I want improved on before we release it to everyone else. My plan is to switch over and use my charts full time, just the way I have with scanners. So I've hired a team to build out these charts for me. So I mean, they're for you too, but like they're for me also. So that's the nice thing here, is that I'm able with this community to be able to invest in building technology that is for day traders. It's designed by a day trader. It's something a day trader wants to use. It's for other day traders as well. So it wouldn't really make a lot of sense to build it out and then for it to not be good enough that I didn't want to use it. So that's the goal, that I want to be able to use it. Now, for different things, it's not always a bad idea to have a backup. And I have backup charts right now that I can use with Lightspeed. I have backup charts that I could use with TD Ameritrade if I want to open that account. So, backups are okay, but just depends on the cost. So the charts are going to run inside this platform here. And I've already looked at them a little bit and tested them out a little bit. We've partnered with some really, really good developers, and we're using a charting engine that is really, really solid. That's our starting point. And then we're building on top of it to customize it a bit. So we have a really good starting point, which I'll share with you more in the coming weeks. We've got about 20 minutes to the opening bell. Right now, we're not planning on adding level 2 as part of the current development plans just over the next 6 months. Again, we always try to get feedback from our members about what they want and things like that. If that's something that we found that people were really wanting, maybe we would consider it. I just went flat on the rest of EFSH, by the way. But to me, I mean, I don't like, I could use level 2 in eSignal, but I never would. For me, I use it, and that's my workflow, but I use it right on my trading platform because that's what I'm looking at, and I have my buy and sell buttons right next to it, right here. So that's the way I work, but I'm sure that there's some people that maybe have a slightly different workflow. But in any case, of course, we still have the simulator that you guys can use for people that are practicing. So not to get too far off on a tangent. Okay, so EFSH rejected up there, hit a high of 88, and then dropped back down. Yes, we will have 10-second or 15-second charts, 10-second charts, short time frames. I use good old-fashioned level 2. I know that other traders have tried different things, different maps and order indicators and stuff like that. I just use good old-fashioned level 2. I find that some of these new things come and go. People get excited about them and they get on them, and then they bail out of them. So I don't know. Again, you get used to what you're used to, I suppose. If it works for you, it's great. Use it. Would it make me a better trader if I used some type of different thing? I don't know. Volume profile and things like that. Volume is very important, but I found most of the volume profile indicators extremely difficult to read. So when they're hard to read, you kind of stop using them. All right, 18 minutes to the opening bell. Oh, all right. Well, I hope you guys all had a great weekend. Got a little bit of rest. Opening bells at 9:30, so we're still in the pre-market session. Of course, you can trade pre-market, and many of us do. Added on EFSH there for the break through 295, and looking for a squeeze through 3 as it starts to reclaim that previous wick. So EFSH to me looks like it wants to squeeze through $3. There's 91. Well, you kind of see, I'm not always buying those sell orders. That could be a short seller. What I see on this is that we're creeping higher, creeping higher, creeping higher. And then what I'm looking for is pulling away into the open. This is a reverse split, somewhat recent. We need to get through 306. That's the spot that I want to see break. So holding right now and looking to add either on dips down towards 80 or on breaks of 95. New orders at 302. There's 92. So let's see what happens around 95, 96. Let's see if we get that increase in volume as it approaches the whole dollar of 3. We're up 54%, which makes this our leading gapper. So the gap and go strategy tells us to focus on the leading gapper each morning. And so far that has worked fairly well. I've gotten trades on the top leaders at each time. ENSC was top leader. LLAP was also top leader at the time that I traded it. Hey, good morning, Hamang. Welcome. Do you have anything on watch? All right, so watching a retest of 292. There's 87, 88. First 1 minute candle to make a new high as it comes back up here. Watching back over 290, 292. There's 89. There's 90. Watching 92 to add, and then looking for the move up towards 3. Green on the tape. Got 89 on the ask, 90 on the ask. Going flat. Kind of restless, not feeling it. So if you're a former member tuning in on YouTube, yes, we do have member loyalty program. So just shoot us an email, team@warriortrading.com, and we can get you set up and get your membership back up and running. No problem. And you can still take advantage of a lot of the special sales that we've got going on. Good call, Manoli. Okay, so I'm sitting here at 3,500 in the green. Relatively slow morning, but green is good. So I think we should watch the open to see if anything gives us a nice move, because what we've had the last few days have been some great opportunities at the open or within the first couple hours. So we had QNGY on Friday, we had EPIX earlier in the week, last week. So we have a couple that have shown us this is the time to watch. So Mitchell, yes, if you add to your membership now, it'll just tack on to the end of the current one. So you're not going to have two happening at the same time. You'll have they extend on. Those tuning in on YouTube, thank you guys for hitting the thumbs up and helping the channel grow. Always appreciate it. And thank you all of you on YouTube who are maybe former members who are tuning in, interested in seeing what's going on. We'd love to help you get back in the community, and we try to make it a no-brainer for you. So shoot us an email. We'll see what we can do for you. You've got nothing to lose. Reach out, shoot the email, and we'll see if we can get you set up with some member loyalty discounts. The next Trader Summit is going to be in December. So we're about just a little over a month away from that. Warrior Pro members, you'll be able to be tuned in to the afternoon sessions that we're going to host when we're doing that. So that'll be coming up in early December. I think you guys will really enjoy it. So we'll have a different group of traders coming out. So taking the month of November off, not doing a Trader Summit. We'll have one in December. Then I'm going to take the month of January off. And then I'm going to look at having one in February. But it will be a little bit weather dependent because it can get pretty snowy out here. So Jonathan, let's see. I do talk a little bit more about my background and what got me into trading. Let me see if I can find the video. Here you go. There, check out that episode. Okay, so I think we've got a game plan here for the open. We've got about 5 minutes to the opening bell. We've got a couple stocks we want to keep an eye on. It's been a little choppy. We've had a couple pop and drops. It doesn't feel like we've got anything that's going crazy right now at this moment, but it is still early. So let's see over the next hour or so what kind of action we get, and I'm here to trade it. So hopefully we get some nice action. Can end up getting a little over my daily goal of 5,000. I'm at 3,500 now, so only $1,500 to the daily goal. So we'll try to cross the daily goal, and that'll be a nice way to finish the month of October. All right, so that's the game plan here. Thank you guys, as always, for tuning in. Those who have been checking us out over on YouTube, I'll be back at it first thing tomorrow morning for the morning show. And don't forget to check out the sales page for the Spooky 40 coupon code as we're retiring Warrior Pro All Access. Or you're welcome to go over to Day Trade Dash if you just want to check out the chat rooms and the scanners and the news. You can use a Halloween 30 coupon code to save 30%. All right, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys first thing tomorrow morning.